No. I am. I just turned my Bluetooth off. Okay. All right. So guys, I need your attention. Give me 15 minutes. All right. I need to update you guys on mock exam stuff. The original plan that I knew of, Brody, Andre, can I get phones away? Again, just give me attention, right? This is really important. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I have updates that I want to pass along. The original plan was mock exam, right? You would have a full AP test that you would take here as a full-blown, realistic practice of the AP test. The original plan was that would have happened like last week. And then on Friday, I'm not going to be here because I have my professional development training on how they correctly grade AP tests. So they're going to show me how the tests are graded. The teachers, we're going to practice how to do that. Basically, it's going to be really helpful for me to learn the ins and outs of the AP test, the grading process, grading expectations, right? Some statistics about they'll tell you okay, on average, there's this many free response questions, stuff like that. And I'm going to be able to come back and then pass all that information along to you guys. Originally, the plan would have been we took the mock exam, say, last week. I will take your test and I would go to this training and they would help me grade your mock exams and then give you back and say, Brody, if you took the test now, you'd get a 3. Right? I would actually grade the mock exam so that you have a benchmark of, okay, right now I'm at about a 2 or 3 on the AP test. This is good. Now I need to know, okay, I need to keep working so that when I actually take the test, I can hopefully get a 3, a 4, or maybe even a 5. That's not going to happen, so when I go to this training, I'm going to learn how they're graded, get insight on strategies for you guys, FRQ insight that I'm going to be able to share of hey guys, here's about what you can expect for this type of question. I saw this trend a lot, right? I'm going to help you as much as I can so that we can be strategic. That won't happen, but we will still do the mock exam. Did I communicate with you guys when the mock exam is? Did I post a note on?
It's April 6th. Is that what it is?
April 2nd. Yes. So just to reiterate, you guys will still have a mock exam, which will be super valuable. The school here, they decided to push them till after spring break to give everybody more chance to learn as much material as you can so that when you take that test, you have the most benefit. Remember, not every AP, actually no other AP class is in our situation where we had a bunch of content cut out. So our lives were a little bit easier where we're done with material. We could have taken the mock exam now and we'd have already learned everything we need. Other classes, they're not that way and they might be a little behind. So they pushed it back. So then you guys are going to be taking your mock exam here at school Friday, April 2nd. If anybody's got agendas or something, this would be the time when I would want to make sure you guys write that down so there's no surprises, right? Friday, April 2nd, we're going to take our mock exam. We're still going to have first lunch, and then the test itself will be 11:15 to 2:20. So it'll be the second half of the day. Again, more details will come. Mrs. Speakman, she kind of is our AP coordinator, so she's organizing all this for us. But I just wanted to let you know, Friday, April 2nd, you guys will take your mock exam, and then as soon as I can, I'm going to actually grade them, and then I'll give them back and be like, hey, if you took this test, you would get a 3, you would get a 4. It'll be a really good insight for you guys to know where you're at and your understanding, right? So just the mock exam is a big update. I also confirmed there's actually multiple test dates for the actual AP exam. I wanted to confirm you guys, you're all scheduled to take the AP exam It'd be Wednesday, May 5th, which is good because I've been saying from the get-go, like May 5th is the test date. I didn't know that there was multiple test date options. We are doing the first test date option. I think it's a really good choice. One, it's early in the year, right? In my head as a student, the closer I get to the last day of school, the more I'm powering down. So it's nice that we're taking it early May, where you'll still have a couple weeks of school, so that hopefully you'll still be geared up and actually giving some effort to school, because this AP test will be real important. So I think that will be helpful. It will also, we won't have to fight with end-of-year activities and all the stuff that goes on. Seniors, you guys will be able to take that test and then have basically a week and a half-ish. I don't think some of you guys told me, oh, last day for seniors is a week before the end of the school year.
They don't even know yet.
Yes, it's not, and I don't think that'll happen. So you guys told me that. I had no idea. I talked to Q. That ain't happening. His response was they're still determining what the end of the year will look like for seniors. I would recommend don't get hopes up. Maybe a couple days out early, which will be great. But don't. You're not getting a week early than any other student, right? I don't know. I could be wrong, but I would not get your hopes up. I do know, however, your guys' senior grades are due Friday, April or May 14th at 3:30. So that means we won't have any problem in this class. All our assignments will be done. So your grades I'll be able to make sure that they're done and up to date and ready for all you seniors. That way your transcripts and stuff can be on track so that you can submit in the colleges and all that. But that means we will have a lot of like free time after the AP exam where we could do random science experiments, some of your guys' crazy ideas that you've had. Some of them we might be able to do. Otherwise, we can just be flexible with kind of just doing. I still want to do science, right? I still want you guys to learn something, but we won't have any like hard goals, so we can just like, what do you guys want to learn about? What should we invest in? Like, we can do some cool stuff. I got some bowling balls we could do cool stuff with.
We could do the fire extinguisher share thing.
I don't know. Like, we can't just volunteer like, oh, hey, school, we're going to use your safety equipment. Thanks.
I'll volunteer myself.
That we could do.
If we all chip in $2, we can all buy one.
So we're going to table that, put that on the back burner. After we take that AP test and we can knock that off our plates, we'll shift gears and we can focus on, like, okay, what kind of fun experiments? Maybe we make some oobleck and do some measurements. We can get flexible. What other updates did I have for you guys?
I crossed out the last release.
So the question,
Sorry, John, yes.
the question comes up: if you're not going to be here on Friday, what are we doing on Friday?
That's a good question. In my head, I was wanting us we need to keep practicing and prepping for the AP test. Do you guys have any suggestions for what we should be doing as we go into full review mode?
I think we should take a practice of all the units, like brief, like summary questions, like main topic questions over each unit.
Okay.
And kind of figure out like what we remember and don't remember, and then review based off of how we do.
Can we do physics Jeopardy?
Physics Jeopardy.
Physics.
I could see if I can make that. That'd be a lot of work.
Maybe like some of the stuff we have to like remember or have memorized, like not exactly
It has to
questions.
be
Maybe like make take too long.
somewhere around.
That could be like the double Jeopardy or final Jeopardy.
You can read off the answer to the question right there.
I can look into making that. It sounds like it might be a lot of work to assemble that, but I'll look into that. one of the things that I want to do Friday, so even though I won't be here, I want to pose another practice FRQ. I want to keep working on FRQ questions. So that one I might print one out for you guys and leave so that you can take that one question and, again, time yourself like about 10, 15 minutes. Get as much done as you can. And then I might even give you the grading rubric so that you could – I actually would really like this if you do the FRQ for like 15 minutes and then after time's up, switch it with someone else and you guys practice grading those according to the AP rubric. One, it will give you insight of like, okay, what's AP looking for when they do FRQs? Because you would be the grader. Two, you're going to give it back to that person and they're going to see like, oh, wow, I got half the points. That's probably about a 3 or something. Or, wow, I got everything. One, this is a really strong topic for me. Two, I had good strategies. If you do terribly, right, that's when you learn from your mistakes. Like, man, what did I forget? Oh, my goodness, I didn't even write my equation down. Duh, that's why I didn't get points. Right? Learn from your mistakes. That's the whole point of doing anything. Right? You don't expect to know it from day one. Otherwise, learning would not exist. You figure out what you don't know, learn it so that you know it for the future. I'll come up with a couple stuff for you to begin practicing Friday. I'll probably make it fairly light so that you'll, whatever it is, maybe it'll only take an hour. Take your time, and then you can keep working and keep reviewing on your own, or if that day you're not feeling it, as long as you get done what I'm asking you to do, you can take it easy. All right? Again, we have some flexibility and some time until our AP test, but we don't want to get lazy and then end up wasting it all. All right? So I'm gonna have this eased in period, but eventually, class time, we're going to use it. We're not going to be doing this all the time, right? But we're going to be reviewing, and I'll come up with strategies on what to review and how to review. I'm going to be reaching out to other AP teachers and asking their advice of, like, how do you go about doing a review of all the material in preparation for the AP test? That way we can pass that along. Any other questions about AP test, about the mock exam, about grades in this class? Anything that we can talk about that I maybe forgot to mention or you want to know about? Anything? We're all good? What?
What's the pin to the soundboard? Can't connect without a pin.
The soundbar is now on. Well, it's off.
I don't know. Try it again. I didn't think it had a pin.
I cross out units 8, 9, and 10 up on paper now. I used to do that like a month ago.
No.
You just fold it in.
Yeah, I want to leave it just in case I need to use that for next year or something. Although I don't think they're going to bring those units back, so.
And you're moving it
Just cut it off.
Well, hold off on that. Any other questions for the good of the people? Try 0000. Any other questions for good of the cause?
until it tells you to stop.
What?
I can't believe that.
Oh.
That worked. That worked.
Is that your pin for everything or something?
What was the pin?
000.
No, it's the default for the sound bar.
Oh.
Do you really think I'm the kind of person that's going to set my password as password? I'm a little insulted, to be honest. I actually use LastPass, which generates random passwords for you and then stores it. So, like, my password to, like, Amazon is, like, XC7$/0KAQ. It makes...
I memorized it.
See, what's the purpose of having such a sophisticated password if you're going to go tell everyone, oh yeah, it's sophisticated, it's this.
Again, I'm insulted that you think I would actually tell you my actual password to demonstrate a point. No, I made that up. Any other questions? All right. That's all I have. We'll take a break till day. Again, we're officially done with Unit 7, and a couple of you got corrections. Get those done. Virtual students, if you have test correction, you can still do those before the end of the week. You guys make sure you do them on a piece of paper. Tell me what question you're solving so that I can go check and make sure that's the right answer. And then you guys would take pictures and email me. And then I'll grade those and I'll update your score on PowerSchool. Other than that, today basically will be a skip day, right? And then Friday I'm going to have some review stuff so that we get started on review. Everybody good with that? Okay.